This is video number 2. After posting video 1, I realized that I didn't become confident overnight. Nothing really changed, but I'm not in the same spot anymore. I actually made a step forward. So something really shifted after I hit publish, and that's just after one video. Once you start saying out loud the problem that were actually stopping you, then you actually realize that they were not that big of a problem. I don't have a clear plan, and to be honest, I already changed 2 or 3 times what I wanted to do from when I started thinking more seriously about starting this YouTube journey. So I think that's the whole point. You don't need to have everything planned out. Idea comes with time. When you do something, you realize, maybe I can do this way or in another way. So there is no other way for you to find out what you're gonna do if you're not starting to actually doing it. So I don't think starting without a plan is a wrong thing. I actually think it's the best thing that you can do. If you're gonna keep staying in your safe bubble, nothing is gonna happen and nothing is gonna change. So just by starting, you will feel in a much better place. Before, I was overwhelmed with thoughts and idea of what I could have done or what I should have been doing. But actually start doing something, even if it's just rambling like this nonsense, it actually helps you to clear up your mind and start moving in a certain direction rather than just stalling and thinking of what are the possibilities. Just pick one, see how you go, and things will come to you with time. Starting recording didn't suddenly remove all the problems that I had before, all the fears that I had before. I still feel awkward on talking to camera by myself. I'm still trying to get away from society. In fact, I don't know if you can see that I'm actually trying to pick places where not much people is gonna be around me. But I actually took over and I decided to embrace my fear and use them as my strength to put myself out there and creating something that one day I will probably look back and say, why I was so scared? Like, there was no point. The best thing that happened in my life actually happened when I decided to get out of my comfort zone. As I said before, or as you're probably figuring out now, I'm Italian, I'm one of those, and I'm living in Australia. Now I've been here for over 10 years, but I was thinking of coming here for a long period of time before I actually come here. And that happened in the same way. I was afraid. I don't know the language, what I'm gonna do without work, how I'm gonna find work, how I'm gonna find a house. And all those fears stopped me to actually come here and starting a new life. But when I finally decided to embrace those fears and facing them, that was the best decision I made in my life. Now I'm here, I'm married with my beautiful wife, we have a beautiful baby, and I was never going able to live in such a place and having such a beautiful life that gave me so much opportunity if I didn't overcome those fears. So whenever you feel safe and you are avoiding doing something because you don't know what can happen, what's the worst that can happen? There is always the possibility to come back to where you were before. But if you don't try to do something new, nothing will ever change. So just do it. You will see that that's the best decision that you could ever make. And to connect with the first video I made, I wasn't expecting anything at all from the first video that I made. When I was watching hours and hours of YouTube, they were always saying, probably your video is gonna get 5, 7 views. So my expectations were very low. But I actually had a modest response, and I'm really grateful for all the people that actually subscribe. I wasn't even imagining that people will subscribe at all. Yes, sure, I had a couple of friends that watch my channel and subscribe, but that was just a small amount. And this actually made me realize A, is actually not that bad, and B, this actually can become something. Like, I still don't know what, but I was very impressed with the outcome that the first video had. Completely unexpected. So again, I was afraid what is gonna happen, nobody's gonna watching it, until I decided that I was not going to care about that, and having lower expectation gave me much more gratification from what I had received. So you never know. If you don't try, you will never know. So anyway, to wrap it up, thank you for everybody that subscribed and watched and relate to my experience. I'm very grateful for that, and I hope that this whole sharing my journey can actually help people to do one step forward of whatever direction they want to go, and hopefully give them the motivation to actually take that step. I still haven't figured it out where I'm gonna go with this channel, but I created momentum and I don't want to lose this. So my promise to myself is that I want to try to create at least one video a week where I'm gonna share what I learned in the week before, and hopefully being able to improve 1 week at a time. So if you can relate to anything I said in this video, just write a comment, let me know. I'm happy to answer to everybody, and to take even this more than just an answer to a comment. We can talk, that's okay. I'm happy to listen to what you have to say, because I wish there was somebody that was saying the same thing to me. If you feel stuck and you want somebody to talk with, just let me know and I'm happy to have a chat with you. So if you made it this far, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Ay, 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 ay.